introverts. The quiet, laid-back personality type and their unique way of showing or lack of showing interest in people. Whether you're trying to figure out if an introvert is totally annoyed by you or head over heels in love with you, it can be a daunting and, dare I say it, impossible task if you're leaving it up to non-verbal signs and body language. In other words, they are known to be impossible to read. Welcome back, Psychos! Today we'll be talking about 10 noticeable signs that an introvert likes you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel as well as to click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Starting with number 1. Changing their behaviour around you. Now, this first sign is a little broad. Humans in general are known to change their behaviour around certain people that make them nervous, and that goes for crushes as well as bosses, new friends and in-laws. However, there are certain key behaviours that introverts may display if they are attracted to you. Introverts will begin to become a little more open and attentive around someone they like, or get someone's attention because it seems daunting and unproductive in their observer mind. So, if you notice that an introvert is trying to strike up a conversation, get your attention, or even if they seem excited to see you, you take these signs as a possibility that they do indeed like you. Number 2. Making an effort to be around you. Speaking of introverts showing their interest by how excited they are to be around the person, introverts will also make an effort to be around you even if they are not engaging with you at all. Introverts are typically not the go-getters in relationships. They are much more comfortable to be patient, waiting for love to come to them, rather than try to go and get it themselves. So if they are making even the simple effort of being around you, that is a good sign that they are interested in you. Not to mention, introverts are also typically more prone to not following through with plans or making excuses. Sorry, introverts. They are happy to let you do the talking and the planning. The simple act of showing up is their way of showing they like you. Number 3. They flirt with you via social media or texting. I mean, if you aren't flirting with someone you're interested in over some type of messaging system in today's day and age, you must be living under a rock. The technology age has had both positive and negative effects on dating life for everyone. However, for introverts, it's a godsend. Technology allows for introverts to freely express themselves from the comfort of their homes. Speaking through a screen over social media or text gives anyone and everyone the courage to speak their minds without the nerves or auto-response kicking into gear. So if an introvert is interested in you, you can be sure that you'll be getting a text. Make it easier for them and give them your number and add them on social media because you can expect that they are much more comfortable talking to you through social media or text when first getting to know you. Number 4. They invite you to their personal space. Introverts allowing you into their personal space is like a mama bear inviting you into her den. Nearly impossible, and you better feel honoured. Whether it be their home, their dorm, or even their car, inviting you into their personal space is taking away from the mysterious nature and into their private lives, which is very, very rare. Introverts are extremely selective with who they open up to and who they allow in. So if you are invited into an introvert's personal space, you can take this as a telltale sign that they are comfortable around you and are beginning to let their guard down. Number 5. They talk about personal topics. Introverts talking about personal topics and opening up to you is along the same lines of them inviting you into a personal space. Introverts like to remain private with only a few selective people really knowing who they are and who they were. For an introvert to open up to someone about personal matters or even their personal views on the world is a big deal, and it should be treated as that. It shows you're interested back while an introvert is opening up to you. You should be attentive and actively listening because introverts don't waste their limited social energy on just anyone. Number 6. They introduce you to family. Introducing someone to your family seems like an obvious sign that you're interested in a person. However, for introverts, you may find that it is an even more difficult hurdle to get over in their eyes, even if they don't show it. Introverts not only don't like to share their personal lives, but they also don't like to share every detail of their lives to the ones closest to them, aka parents and dating. For an introvert to invite you to meet their family, they are coming out of their comfort zone on both ends, and it's extremely uncomfortable for them. And if they are ever sacrificing their comfort, you can be sure you're worth their time. Number 7. Showing extra care. One of the best things about introverts is that once you have them, they are extremely valuable and see you as the same. Introverts will never veer outside their strong values that they have for a relationship. So, if an introvert is showing you a great deal of compassion and care, surely they look at you as part of their selective inner circle. However, with this sign, you must know how an introvert shows their care and compassion, as it may be different than extroverts. Although introversion and extroversion is a spectrum, people showing more signs of introversion are known to show their compassion in different ways. Some ways to keep in mind would be genuinely asking you for advice, asking if you want something when shooting at the local Starbucks, or even suggesting you seem down and asking if you're okay. For a lot of these simple tasks, introverts can't be bothered. So if they do bother, take it as a sign of them caring. Number 8. Keeping in touch. Keeping in touch is a sure sign that an introvert is, or was at one point, interested in you. Introverts hold dear relationships close to their heart because they know the amount of effort it took to have that person in their lives, in comparison to extroverts, where friends and companions are easy to come by. So if an introvert is reaching out or keeping in touch with you after some time apart, know that this introvert views you as an important person in their lives and that they value enough to keep in touch. Once again, introverts can't be bothered to keep in touch with people they don't care for. So if they're bothered to keep in touch, you are valuable to them. Number 9. Giving advice. Giving advice for an introvert is very unlike them and outside of their nature. Introverts much prefer to keep their opinions to themselves and don't usually offer recommendations. This is usually because they dread being challenged on information or just can't be bothered. So, if an introvert is giving you some genuine advice, they are showing you that they are concerned about your well-being, meaning they value you as a friend and know that you won't hold it against them if the advice flops. And number 10. They call you or accept your calls. This last sign might seem a little silly to some people, but this is a very serious topic for some extreme introverts. As mentioned, introverts much prefer to talk, flirt, and get to know you through texting or social media because it allows them to come out of their shell. With that being said, if an introvert is comfortable enough to pick up when you call or make the move to actually call you, you can be sure they are comfortable with you. The dreaded phone ring for an introvert, especially being someone they are interested in, can skyrocket their nerves. So if they do pick up, know they are really trying for you. In other words, they do like you. Alright Psychos, that wraps up today's video. Let us know in the comments below, are you an introvert? And if so, do you agree with these signs? Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more Psycho videos. We hope you learned something, and we'll see you in the next video.